if you want to be prettier, you have to recognize that beauty is a gift from God. So beauty is a gift from God. Isa siyang regalo sa'yo ng Panginoon. So if you want to be more beautiful, if you want to be prettier, you have to fix your relationship with God. And I'm not saying this because it's a Sunday, darling, but I'm saying this because this is what also one of the things that I did for my glow up. As you can see, if you compare my face before and now, it's still the same face. It's just that there's a remarkable difference in the aura. So yung aura ko ang nagbago. It's because it's not just about skincare and supplements. It's also about building a good communication with the universe and God. I remember a time when I was hiking, no. One of our hiking friends, sabi niya sa akin, "Ala, ilang oras na tayong naglalakad, bakit parang hindi nababawasan yung ganda mo? Kami ilang kami konting lakad lang wala na." Tapos sabi nung isang friend namin, doon sa hiking na yun, sabi niya, "Beauty is a gift from nature and God." So during that time that I was hiking, my beauty is deeply connected with nature. Okay? Because I was deeply connected with whatever my surroundings is, kalikasan. Okay? Always remember, guys, that everything in this earth is energy. You get what I mean? Everything in this earth is energy. So we absorb energy and we emit energy. And it's the same thing when it comes to your physical appearance. So you have to be conscious of the energy that you put in. For me, during that hiking experience, kaya feeling ko din maganda ako during that time is, it was my first time to have a long hike with strangers, and it was my first time to see yung super ganda na lugar, and I was so deeply connected in that place. So I always tell you guys that beauty is not just about the products that you use, but beauty is about the psychology as well. Physical transformation is not easy for most because a glow up is not just about transforming your looks. It's about transforming everything. Okay. Whether it's your habits, your finances, your mindset, change starts with you. Change is not something that other people can give to you. People like me who create content, whether it's mental attractiveness or beauty, we are just here to guide you. We are not here to give you the answers. Okay. And the problem that I see with a lot of women is they are stuck in the past. Okay. A lot of women are stuck in the past. Anong ibig sabihin niyan? You like the same topics. Gusto mong gumanda, gusto mong yumaman, pero nandun ka pa rin sa topics na love and relationships. Okay. Paano ka yayaman? Paano ka gaganda? When you keep talking about the same topics, you keep going back to the same topics. Paano ko nalalaman yan? The followers like old videos. Sinisave nila yung mga old videos. 2024 videos pa. Okay, and sabi ko, bakit kayo, you will tell me, gusto nyong mag-improve, gusto nyong gumanda, gusto nyong magpayaman, pero you still like the same topics. Yung creator gumanda na. Yung follower, paano na te? Paano kayo mag-glow up? Eh, ang may hawak sa glow up nyo ay kayo. Kasi ako guys, kahit anong i-share ko sa inyo na knowledge ko, collagen, glutathione, I can even discuss the pathophysiology of how collagen is absorbed in the body because I'm a registered nurse. I studied that as well. Pero kung ikaw yung ano na, ay, hindi na be, nandito pa ako sa 2024 era. Hindi ka na makakaalis dyan, be. 'Di ba? Yun lang. I want to share what I have observed. And sana you ask yourself, bakit hindi pa ako nag-glow up? Kasi ang taong makakasagot nun, ikaw lang. May nagsabi sa akin kanina na hindi daw halata na may pinagdadaanan ako kasi ayos na ayos daw ako. Naka-lashes pa nga ako eh, 'di ba? Ang ganda daw ng ayos ko. Inisip ko naman, ang bigat na nga ng pinagdadaanan ko, Bi. Ipapakita ko pa ba? Alam niyo 'yon, yung 'di ba, kailangan ba 'pag may pinagdadaanan ka, losyang na losyang ka? Or kailangan ba di ka nakaayos, kailangan kawawang-kawawa yung itsura mo? Hin sa panahon nga ngayon, eh, yun lang basta yun ang gusto kong i-share sa inyo. Kung may pinagdadaanan ng isang tao, bakit kailangang halata? Kasi ako yung tipo ng tao na kahit anong pinagdadaanan ko, kailangan mag-aayos ako kasi paano ako babalik dito sa podcast na magtuturo sa inyo about beauty. Kung papakita ko sa inyo na sarili ko nga hindi ko maayos, 'di parang hindi ako credible na magturo about beauty. Kung sarili ko nga hindi ko maayos, 'di ba? So, 'yun yung point ko na mas maganda mag-ayos ka kahit anong pinagdadaanan mo. Kaysa naman sa ipakita mo sa mga tao kung gaano ka kawawa o kamiserable. That's my personality kasi. Pero may mga tao kasi na they like yung empathy, yung sympathy, 'di ba? The way you present yourself when you're sad or lonely or ano says a lot about you as a person. For me kasi, I have a strong personality. Palaban kasi ako as a person. And I'm very vain as a person. Banidosa talaga ako ever since. Even when I was a mountain climber, a hiker, no? And hindi pa ako masyadong nag-glow up nun kagaya ngayon. Dahil, akong pinakamabigat ng backpack doon. Bakit? Ang skincare ko, yung skincare ko, dadalhin ko yun sa 3 days hike. 3 days hike kami. Eh, syempre, dadalhin ko yung skincare ko. Oh, may face mask dyan, may toner pa yon, 'di ba? So, some people are like that. They're naturally maarte. I've also met some people like me sa hiking na naturally maarte. Yung nails nila, ano, talagang yung nails nila, nako, ayos na ayos, naka-French tip pa yan. Color red pa. Tapos nagpapalit ng lipstick every 6 hours. Diba? There are people like that. It's just that we sometimes have to respect how people present themselves. Ang ang pangit kasi pag babae ka, no, tapos hindi ka nag-aayos, tapos mabaho ka. Nakaka-turn off kasi yun. Okay. Not unless siguro kulang ka sa pera or whatever. Okay. Meron yung ano, babae sa subway ng New York. Ang lakas ng body odor niya. Siya lang yung nag-viral yun eh. I think siya lang yung babae doon. Tapos yung lalaki na ano, sa tapat niya, inisprayan siya ng ano, ng deodorant. Okay. Inisprayan siya ng deodorant kasi nga sobrang maamoy siya, ang baho niya. Eh lahat sila doon lalaki. Eh bahong-baho na sila sa kanya, hindi na nila matiis. Yung sa sobrang kabahuan niya, lalaki mismo ang umangal. Eh syempre pag mabaho yung kilikili mo, 'di ba? Or medyo hindi ka naligo. Let's understandable pag construction worker ka, farmer ka, tapos napawisan ka, tapos pauwi ka, 'di ba? Understandable 'yun kasi work mo 'yun. Pero pag babae ka, pag babae ka, tapos ang baho mo. Tapos yung ano mo, yung tapos hindi ka man lang nag-ayos. Naku, Tapos hindi ka pa nag-toothbrush. Okay lang kung ano, siguro baka sobrang ano na bigat na talagang pinagdadaanan mo na ano, pero pag medyo normal state of mind ka pa pero di ka nag-ayos, ah, 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 no can do. Kung seryoso ka sa pagpapaganda, medyo dapat mataas ang pain tolerance mo. Okay. Kasi hindi palagi na gusto mong mag-exercise. Minsan may sakit ka o minsan may problema ka or hindi hindi palagi na gusto mong magpaganda. Okay. Pero kailangan mong pilitin yung sarili mong bumangon. Kasi kung di ka babangon, tapos may pinagdadaanan ka na nga, tapos hindi ka pa nag-ayos, mahihila yung mood mo. Mas lalong grabe. Okay. Like for me, when it comes to food, no, I need to watch what I eat na. So, ibig sabihin, marami akong i-give up na pagkain this year until next year, temporarily, no? Imagine mo yung ano, yung masakit talaga sa kalooban siya. Pero, kailangan mong gawin. 1 meal a day na nga lang ako. Minsan nagsa-snacks ako pag hindi na kaya ng tiyan. Ah, pero yung junk food, kailangan ko ng palitan ng ano, ng mga fruits, vegetables, ganyan. So, imagine mo yung pain na yun na nakikita mo lahat ng tao, kumakain sila ng masarap, tapos ikaw, puro gulay, puro prutas. Ganon yung ano, napanood ko dun sa mga lifestyle ng mga model. Kawawa din yung mga model eh. Kasi, oo nga, ang gaganda nga ng katawan nila, pero marami silang hindi nakakain, honestly. Dati akala ko etchos lang talaga yun. Pero now na nararanasan ko, even if I'm not really in the modeling world, no, na once a day na nga lang ako kumakain, tapos ano, yung kakainin ko pa isa, puro gulay talaga, prutas, gano'n. Pero kailangan mo rin ng protein, 'di ba? Do'n na papasok yung pain tolerance. Kasi yung self-control talaga, that's very important. Maraming types of elegance. May physical elegance, intellectual elegance, moral elegance, okay, emotional elegance. Okay, kasi kung sa physical guys, kulang 'yan. Okay. Also, ang elegant na isang babae 'no, meron tayong tinatawag na presence, dating. Okay. May mga babae na mas malakas yung presence nila. They are high vibrational people. Okay? So meaning, pagpasok nila sa isang kwarto or pag nagsasalita sila, makikinig yung mga tao. Because it's not just about how they look. It's about who they are. Kaya sinasabi ko din sa inyo guys, looks matter, pero lagyan nyo ng laman ng utak ninyo. Okay? Kasi sinasabi ko sa inyo, may mga babae na nakita kong nasa kanila lahat. Okay. Talino, ganda, yaman. Kung hindi mo kayang maabot yung tatlong yun, maabot mo man lang yung dalawa. Kaya sinasabi ko sa inyo, elegance comes in different forms. When I bought my first collagen, no, I made a bet on myself. That was almost 2 decades ago. Parang sumugal ako sa sarili ko. And dito do I know, fast forward this 2025, almost 2 decades after. Okay, I now have my own beauty podcast and I'm now a beauty affiliate. Ang tinutumbok ko dyan is, ang itsura kasi, ang looks ay isang asset at sandata. Sabi nga ni Miss Chung is, ang ganda ay puhunan mo yan. Whether you admit it or not, there are opportunities that come to people who are physically good looking. Okay? If hindi mo man maabot yung achievements nila, Catriona Gray, Emma Tiglao, Kirk Bondad, when it comes to being physically attractive, at least if you are at a level that you can attract opportunities, is that you are in a good space or in a good place. Okay? So I'm telling you guys, you have to bet in yourself. If you always like, ayokong gumastos kasi lotion lang yan. Ayokong gumastos kasi collagen yan. Ikakain ko na lang, imi-milk tea ko na lang. Iaano ko na lang. Okay, then that's your priorities. Maybe hindi mo siya priority. But for me, I am very simple when I go out. My clothes are okay, but it's not branded, stuff like that. But I make sure that I invest in things that would make me look better. Whether it's my skin, it's my hair, or collagen, which is collagen is life. Okay? So yun ang gusto kong ituro sa inyo. Kasi maraming tao, they see it superficial. Okay, ba't ka nag-invest sa hair mo? Malagasan ka lang ng hair. Halos ano ka na, mag-panic attack, ganyan. It's because the amount of work and the number of years to get to this spot, even just to get to this spot, is not easy. It was not an easy ride for me. It was hell. Okay? So that's the reason why malagasan lang ako ng buhok. Talagang nagpapanik na ako, nagre-research na ako how to grow hair growth hacks, yung mga ganun. Kasi sa panahon ngayon guys, it's a tough competition. The market is so tough that you have to be either a beauty and brains, or kailangan sobrang sipag mo. And even if you are a beauty and brains and sobrang sipag mo, sometimes you still need to work 15 hours a day. Kahit yung mga influencers like sila Miss Chung, bakit akala nyo video lang yon? Hindi sila nagbi-video lang. Mahirap maging content creator. Being a content creator is not easy. Hindi siya madaling trabaho. Hindi ito para sa mga mahihina ang loob at saka tamad. Kasi if you want to do content creation and gusto mo humilata buong araw, then it's not for you. That's the truth. But a lot of people succeeded in this space. Pero kailangan mo talaga ng ganyan, and patience. If you want to be glowing, you have to learn how to be grateful. Be grateful for what you have and learn how to ask the universe or God to give you more of what you lack. Okay? And you have to act like you already have it. You get what I mean? Like, you should not come from lack, but from abundance. Okay? Na alam mo na nandito na yon. For example, sa pera, di ba? Gusto ko ng 20 million. Okay? Nararamdaman ko ngayon, meron na akong 20 million. Yung energy ko pang 20 million. Okay. Yung wallet ko kahit na hindi ko pa afford yung ganito, alam ko, mabibili ko yan. Okay, magkakaroon ako niyan. Ganon din sa beauty. It's law of attraction. I'll talk to you guys more about the law of attraction when it comes to manifesting beauty, because ang dami na kasing naglo-law of attraction when it comes to manifesting money. And ako, ang na-manifest ko pa naman una is yung beauty pa. Yung money susunod pa. 'Di ba? So, there's a way of asking the universe to give you what you want, but you kind of have to change who you are, and you have to come from a place of gratitude. Ako kasi pag kinakausap ko si God is, I'm very specific on what I want. And parang tinatanong ko siya, ito yung gusto ko, ito yung gusto kong ma-achieve. See? So, pero usually ang binibigay ni God is kung ano yung ready natin na ma-receive, okay? For example, you're not really ready for super glow up kung saan pagtitinginan ka ng mga tao talaga. Because hindi ka naman nasanay sa ganun. Okay? Because you also need to prepare for it, you know? Alam mo yung pagpunta mo sa mall and then you see a very good looking person, no? For example, she's a model. For example, yung mga kasing ganda nila, Emma Tiglao. Okay. Tapos, hindi mo pa na-experience yung ganun na ganda na pagtitinginan. Siyempre, hindi ka sanay, di ba? Okay, kailangan i-prepare mo lahat. Yung utak mo, okay, yung humility mo, okay, yung pakikitungo mo sa tao. Kasi it really affects everything then. Ganun. So, usually, the universe gives you what you are ready to manage. It is only with the heart that one sees rightly. What is essential is invisible to the naked eye. Okay. By The Little Prince. So, anong big sabihin nung sinabi ko? Yung importante talaga ay hindi yung nakikita natin sa panlabas na anyo, kundi yung kabutihan ng puso ng isang tao, which is yun ang nagpapaganda sa taong yun. Okay. Sa mundo ng social media na kailangan magmukha kang Barbie doll para matawag kang maganda, okay, napaka-importante rin pa rin ng kagandahan ng ating puso. Dahil aanhin mo ang gandang panlabas kung hindi ka maganda sa loob. Now, hindi ako magsasanta-santita dito na perfect ang ugali ko dahil hindi ako perfect. But we are a work in progress. It means that kung kaya mong ayusin ang sarili mo, gawin mo. Okay? So, yun yon. Na maging mas mabuting tao ka, mas mabuting ano ka, mas mabuting, you know what I mean? Mas mabuti. We try. Okay, subukan nating maging mas mabait, mas maunawain. Yung pagkamatay nga ni Eman made me realize no na libre lang pala dapat, libre lang maging mabait. Pero bakit minsan ang hirap nating gawin? And ako, minsan may pagkamaldita ako. Kaya I try to remind myself that as well. So, it's only with the heart that one sees rightly. What is essential is invisible to the naked eye. So earlier, I was watching the psychology of how to look more expensive. And sabi doon sa podcast na yon is, women who look more expensive have one thing in common. They are more calm and in control. And they don't really try to seek attention, but they are more structured in the way they dress, and they wear simple, actually they're more simple in the way they dress. This is why when you see women like they're wearing a white polo or just pearl earrings and naka-jeans sila, pero when they walk into a room, kahit white polo jeans and pearl earrings lang and high heels, is that parang sila yung may-ari ng building. Okay, it's because of how they present themselves. It's not just really about how much money they have. We have this misconception that looking expensive means you have to have designer logos all over your body, you know. But that's actually not so classy, and that's perceived as cheap. Or yung pag ang dami mong logo, logo over logo over logo, parang it's not really something na magandang tignan. Kasi parang you're trying to shout for attention. You're trying to get attention na actually hindi mo naman kailangang kunin if your presence is already enough. So for me, for women who are who naturally look more expensive, I think it's Lucy Torres Gomez. I don't know, she has that vibe. For me ha, kasi there are a lot of beautiful women, no? There's a lot of beautiful girls. But when it comes to women who looks expensive, yon Gloria Romero, Lucy Torres Gomez, that those kind of ano. And also Julia Barreto. Julia Barreto has that sense of style that is so simple. She's so simple that she does not really need to wear logos on logos. Yun yung mga top 3 ko when it comes to elegant women. Kayo, sino ba ang bet nyo? Sometimes self-care is easier said than done. I mean, it's easy sometimes to do it robotically, and we missed out on the fun of doing it. Yung nakakalimutan nating maging masaya habang ginagawa natin yung isang bagay na it used to be fun. Okay? For me, exercise used to be fun. You know, I was into sports before. I used to run a lot, spent a lot of time in nature, exploring, even different countries on my own, you know. And sometimes that spark gets lost because nagiging trabaho na rin siya ngayon. Like for me now, I view exercise differently than when I was not doing social media. Dati kasi it was really pure fun and pure like, how can I push myself further? Pero ngayon parang trabaho na siya. And I wish that more women would be kinder to themselves. Not because it's mentally tough to see things as a job when you're supposed to be doing it for yourself. Okay, dati kasi when I was exercising and I was not doing social media, I was doing it purely for fun and myself. But now it's also part of work because of the expectations that I placed on myself, and also because of the expectations that doing social media put upon me. And of course, having a beauty podcast, I think any content creator in the beauty space or people simply making a video online would have that anxiety when people would judge you by your weight, your skin, and everything. So it could be mentally tough. So that's why I wanted to remind women that one thing is to be kind to yourself. So yun din yung nire-remind ko sa sarili ko. Bakit may mga tao na kahit 3 hours of sleep, maganda pa rin? Okay. And I'm not talking about filter ha. Okay. I'm talking about, yeah, there are people, especially mostly in the industry that I'm in, which is social media, okay, whether it's affiliate or yung mga nakikitang beauty queen, yung mga artista, yung mga ano, kahit walang tulog, is glowing pa din. It's because they are using certain products or supplements that make them glow. Okay. Or they hydrate themselves. I don't really encourage lack of sleep simply because there's a lot of side effects for the lack of sleep. Kaya nga, rest is really important part of your beauty routine, no? Okay. Sa problema yung mga kagaya ko na doing affiliate and social media, okay, especially for the influencers na 48 hours straight, walang tulog. Okay. Or sometimes 36 hours straight, walang tulog. Naranasan ko yun, even more than that. Kasi ang nakikita nyo dito sa social media are just the videos, no? Now, how are we able to look good despite that? It's because we use multiple products, and na-embody na namin that it's part of the industry na kulang yung tulog. Kasi honestly guys, if you're gonna enter as an affiliate here and you're thinking that affiliate marketing is easy money like what other people are flexing here on a TikTok na you're gonna earn 6 digits or 7 digits, gawa-gawa ka lang ng video and you're gonna be an overnight millionaire. That's not, there's no such thing as overnight here. There's really a lot of sweat, ang daming pagod, sacrifices, ang daming, marami kang ibibigay. Okay, sabi nga nung isang nag-comment is pag parang halos buhay mo na talaga yung kapalit when it comes to success, you know? Especially here. Especially here. So when you see someone succeeding on social media, when you see the glow ups of someone of social media, don't ask yung huwag kayong magsana all basta-basta. You have to ask yourself what this person sacrifice. Okay, in my case, even with the lack of sleep, I'm able to maintain looks because of exercise and multiple products talaga. There's a lot of products that I have to test every single day before I promote it on my accounts. Okay, kasi hindi ko pwedeng i-promote yan na hindi ko pa nagamit yung products. Okay, especially yung pinapahid tsaka iniinom. Okay? So, yun ang gusto kong i-share sa inyo. Na sana makatulong sa inyo. Pero I would recommend rest and sleeping. Okay guys, yun. May dumaan kahapon na content creator from Thailand. Parang half Thai, half European siya. And kwento niya yung bullying na natanggap niya sa school because of her skin color. Kasi nga may parang colorism issues sa Thailand na parang pag hindi ka maputi is hindi ka maganda. And she's already half European. And honestly, nung nakita ko yung balat niya, mas maitim pa nga ako kasi ako medyo uh, hindi naman ako morena, pero nasa medium skin tone ako, no? Hindi ako maputi, hindi ako maitim. And kinento niya na it's a problem, okay, about our perception of beauty. Na ina-associate kasi natin ang beauty sa pagiging maputi. And in my beauty podcast, I like to positively influence my followers to embrace their skin color. Kung ayaw niyong magpaputi, wag, just to follow the standards. Kasi yung nangyayari sa Thailand ay nangyayari din dito sa Philippines, guys. Okay, let's be honest. Kaya honestly, for someone na nagpro-promote ng glutathione, no, and collagen, and whitening lotions, and whitening soap, I always just focus, it's gonna give you brightening, and it's gonna make you glow. Okay. But you have to embrace your kind of beauty. Kailangan tanggapin mo yung beauty mo. And just improve from there. Huwag mong pipilitin yung sarili mo na, okay, from morena, kailangan mong maging mistisa, ganyan. Okay. Kaya nga there were some brands before na may campaign sila and nag-reach out sila sa akin sa kabilang account and sabi nila na dapat ganito yung sabihin ko, dapat ganito yung sabihin ko. May script kasi yon. Honestly, parang mga artista din, mga content creators na may script kaming sinusundan, no? Kaya pinipili ko talaga yung mga brands na pinopromote ko dito sa account ko. Yung ginagamit ko or yung pinagkakatiwalaan ko. Kasi nga, usually may script. Okay. So, yung inaano ko is, embrace your beauty. If you don't like to whiten your skin, you don't like to follow the standards, kasi dito sa Philippines, kahit yung mga artista, honestly, napilitan silang mag-skin bleaching kasi yun nung hinahanap ng tao. If you notice naman, kahit yung mga artista before, when they started, no, even yung mga past photos ni Heart or Heart Evangelista, makikita nyo yung past photos nila nung bata sila. Hindi naman sila yung white, kasing white ng ngayon. But nangyari na lang yun because they had to adapt to industry standards. And the pressure is very high, especially for people like me. Kaya sometimes I tell to myself, na be kind to yourself, na hindi mo kailangan palaging habulin yung standards na super taas para lang ma-accept ka na maganda. Okay? So, be your own kind of beauty. Oversharing can backfire anytime because we do not know who we can trust sa totoo lang, especially sa panahon ngayon. Okay? Hindi mo alam kung sinong mapagkakatiwalaan mo. Okay? And sometimes we cannot trust ourselves. Kaya nga ako, I use journal, nagjo-journaling ako. And then, maybe in the future, I will open up more, but it's selective. But definitely, it's very selective. Okay. So, bahala kayo kung gusto niyo mag-overshare. But, oversharing kasi it's like opening your room or your bathroom. It's like welcoming people in your life. So, depende na yon sa'yo.